Well, 3 times a week on the Monday, Wednesday and Friday we bring in 48 bags of food, but we always bring some extra. It may be 3, 4, 5 extra bags, because there's always people in need. We're constantly besieged by people asking for food, so we bring some extra because you never know who you're going to meet. We ask that the Lord will open our eyes and our ears to the things that he would have us do, and so sometimes we see people that are in real desperate need, and we know, thank God, we've got a bag of food in the car that we can give to them. So although we're giving out 48 regularly, very often it's 53 or 54, could be anything. Keep your hand down. This is Hippolito, and he suffers terrible from glaucoma. So he can't work. He's one of our elderly guys that we've got on the programme, who without support from the food programme would have nothing at all. And this guy over here is Geraldo. It's Geraldo. Dios te bendiga, Geraldo. And you can see these guys, and if you look in their house, they've got absolutely nothing after years and years of work in the cane fields, and they live because we support them, really. I know that they scavenge and something like that, but at the end of the day, we're trying to bring a little bit of dignity into these people's lives, that they can have something, food to eat, and we try to get them some clothes from time to time. So we always need, support for people like this. This is Abraham, who has only been on the food programme a short time. The reason why we've put him onto the food programme is, as you can see, his condition. He's got no work, he's got 2 boys to look after. We've been giving him vitamin supplements as well, in juice, as well as starting him on the programme. We intend to keep him on the programme on a short term because he's not sponsored again. So as long as we can keep giving him food, we will do, but we look at probably 6 months. We've told him that he's got to get himself fat, but as I say, he's got 2 boys, he's got no wife at all, so it's very difficult for him just to survive. We came the other day and he was boiling something in a pot, and it looked like just about 3 beans, which would have been their food for the day. So as I say, at least 3 times a week he's getting a bag of food, so he and the boys can eat, and hopefully there'll be some work later and he'll be able to go out and work, which he has done before. It's just circumstances at the moment. There's nothing around for him to do, and he's another guy that needs to depend upon us for a short term. And there's your bag of food, mate. Dios te bendiga. This is where Bonita lives. She's unsponsored. They've only been on the food programme in this house for a couple of months or so. When we met them, she was sleeping on a bed that was there was such a hole in the mattress. She's having to stuff it with old clothes just so she could have something comfortable. And you should have seen what the boys were sleeping on. This is one of the boys, and you can see they all have the family resemblance. They're beautiful boys, and they were sleeping on urine-soaked mattresses. But we wouldn't even call them a mattress, it was just a piece of sponge. So we bought 2 new beds, and the boys share a big queen bed, and I have to say that whenever we come, the bed is made beautifully. We've put a plastic sheet on, so if they do have an accident in the night, but they've kept what we've given them beautifully, and they're a really lovely family, and they just need some help. You were asking, if I remember correctly, has our food programme turned into a medical programme as well?
Yes.
But to a certain degree, before there was a doctor in the village on Mondays and Wednesdays, we always used to bring medication, but it was really for the babies from 0 newborns up until the age of 2. But we carry other things. But because the doctor's here on a Monday and Wednesday, we don't bring medicines on those days because we want to encourage people to go and see the doctor. But on a Friday we'll bring basic things that they're just over-the-counter things you can go and buy at any pharmacy. There's no hard drugs or anything like that here. It's Tylenol and basic things just to do a fever reducer to get them through the weekend until they can see the doctor on Monday.
Rosie came to us a few months ago and she'd got infected eczema. She was so ill, she was pulling her own hair out. And I really thought that she was going to be scarred. We took her to a paediatrician and we got her all the medication that she needed. And now she's 9 months old. We're still providing her with milk and cereal, and we do keep an eye on her 3 times a week to make sure that her skin is fine. Unfortunately, Rosie recently broke her leg because she fell off the bed. Here they can't afford, baby cribs or anything like that, so they have to put them on the bed. And she's so active now that, accidents happen. So the poor little thing is now in plaster. As you can see, this is the way they lie them on the bed, and this is the problem. When she wakes up, she's active and she rolls off the bed and falls off, and now her poor little tiny leg is in plaster. And she's so beautiful. Look at her skin now. It's absolutely perfect. She's so beautiful. She's my girl. And she's got a very, very good mother. She's when we took her to the paediatrician said it would be better for Rosie if the house was all cleaned. And the day afterwards we came and she'd taken everything out the house and she'd cleaned everything to make sure that Rosie didn't get this nasty infection in her skin again. And between us, I think we've done a really good job. She's a beautiful girl.
And this is Rosie's brother, who's 2 years of age, Sue? Yeah. He's 2 years of age, and you can see he looks just like Rosie. He's a beautiful boy. Beautiful boy. And yeah, Dickies.
I went to England in November, and a friend of mine who's a qualified nurse, she showed us this wonderful machine. Thanks to a donation that we had, we were able to use this. It's a digital one now, which is spot on accurate, and so therefore we can keep a close eye on all the babies and keep an accurate weight for each one of them. This was a special gift. I mean, it cost $400, and we don't come across that too often, but it's been an absolute godsend to us. And ¿cuántos meses tiene?
3 meses.
3 months, and she's 13 pounds. Julissa. Hola, 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 Julissa. She's such a beautiful girl. And as you can see, there is no problem with her, so we won't need to do anything. Her mom is a bueno mama, a good mother. And she looks after, she keeps her clean and well fed, and she's so beautiful.